Low risk. I'll attempt a long here. It's very premature, but that's how I want to play it. So Monday, no news. Tuesday, we got no news. Wednesday, no news. Thursday, news, and Friday, news. So yeah, we're still gonna get setups, but I feel like Thursday and Friday, especially Thursday, is gonna be the best day to trade, depending on obviously how the next 3 days go. But just like last week, in my opinion, um, Thursday and Friday were the best trading days. I'm not gonna call it partial yet, but if you want to offset your loss on the first trade, depending on how you played it, it did go into profit. You can take something off to bring back the loss for the first trade. Me personally, I'm not gonna take a partial till I hit that equal high right here, buy side. Even though this is around, if you had a good entry around 27 handles, it's a good partial. This is a good partial spot. 36 handles is not bad. At least to if you did take a hit on the first trade to bring it back. And that stop becomes a 10 handle stop now. So all of a sudden, now you're in a 1 to 5, 1 to 6. Position did start as um a 1 to 1, a 1 to 2, but I just run the bigger stop to be safe. Once I get that push up, I'm gonna go back to my 10 handle stop because it should not return back there anymore. And all of a sudden, that becomes a 1 to 5, 1 to 6. You see, that's why I wait for the 7 a.m. move on Monday. Yeah, I did take the um I took this trade around 6:38, 6:39. We did see profit like 20 handles. That's not something I'm happy about. And I initially would have liked seen this run right here to happen on this leg. But if it wanted to reject this 5-minute FVG and give that one last tap into NWOG, which is even better for me, and then start to run up, that's fine. So that should be buy side taken. That's not a bad partial spot. If you want to take a partial, 47 handles, a 1-4 risk to reward. Just ticked buy side a little bit. Didn't run in like how I would want to, but that's good enough for a nice partial. So like 50% of your position go
That's
off here.
that's already a 62 handle run in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. It shouldn't go back down there because 5-minute FVG and 1-minute FVG were stacked on top of each other.
Yep.
So your
And then
position should be BE right now. If it's gonna run for the total buy side, it needs to do it from these levels. It shouldn't return all the way back there. It already caught everyone off guard.
yeah. So you could run that BE. I'm just leaving this on just so we see the position. But yeah, retail shorting this high. Retail was also shorting this low. So if this structure was gonna take out this Friday, all these lows on Friday, I was very patient with it. I wasn't gonna miss that trade. So for example, if this was gonna fall 60, about the same range, 60 something, and clean this range out, I would have needed to wait for these candles to start dropping down and closing below NWOG, potentially giving me equal low NWOG setup, but that's not the case. Let's not get confused. That's also no drawdown entry. So it stays above 5-minute FVG from 625. It's 5-minute FVG. If this 5-minute time frame or 1 minute stays above, we're gonna shoot up and clean out London High, my favorite setup. Yeah. They're gonna tell you it doesn't work, man. They're gonna tell you this stuff doesn't work, but any day, any trading day, it doesn't matter. It could be a Monday, no news day. I could still come in and capitalize on something. Nice. Took amazing, bro. The best feeling in the world is not about catching a crazy move. The best feeling in the world is just knowing that whatever happens on the day, you're gonna come out as a winner. So you took your trade here, you took your partial, you have your break even, and whatever happens, when you look at that balance or when you look at your P&L, you're gonna be up on the day. Me, yes, sir, smoking a big cigar. Me, the way I would play it, and the OG people know, but the way I would play it is this move on Monday, I'm done for the week. Obviously, we're still gonna be here. We got amazing moves to catch, big moves to catch this week, but this 60 handles with the right position size, you are done for the week. And that's just power, bro. Like this is financial freedom right here. Done for the week in an hour. Even,
30 minutes, not an hour.
yes, sir. Even if you work a 9 to 5 job, um, who is it? One contract would make you what your 9 to 5 job would make you in 1 week of working in 30 minutes. So yes, just because you made $600 on this move, or $500, or even $400, you pretty much are done for the week. Now, I don't like bringing money up, but in this scenario, I have to. So you're somebody that trades one lot, and you're up $6,000 right now. Do you care to show up the next day? Or, like, you're done for the week, man. There's a lot of people that make money in this game, but they just don't know how to play it correctly. That's definitely gonna go attack London High. Oops. Let's see. I want to see this 5 minute be unfilled. 5 minute FVG should stay unfilled. That would be nice. Straight shot up, 100 handles. Yeah. Then there's perspective of it, right? Like, so you could come in and catch um a 500 handle move, but the guy that's in a 60 handle move has made more money than you, which is fine. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you're catching a 30 handle move, 1,000 handle move. Yeah, you see us catching crazy moves, which is great. But don't forget that 60 handles or 50 handles right now is a lot. Like people are done with a 20 handle move 1 to 1. Nothing faster, man. There's nothing faster than trading. It's impossible. I still haven't seen it. Like, opportunity is always there in any other industry. You gotta, like, opportunity isn't there. You just have to yeah, you got to create the opportunity. The opportunity is created for you every single day. It doesn't matter what trading day it is. There is opportunity to make money on every single session. Obviously, you got to see your model and what your edge is, but there's just nothing like this, man. So this black line that I have is 50% of the daily fair value gap. We pass this, it's just gonna start mooning. Dow does not want to get up, which is fine because we're not trading Dow, but it's holding the weekly fair value gap. You got weekly FVG. So as long as it holds this high, it's good to go up. We've already ran sell side. So I had sell side marked here. We had sell side on Friday, new week opening gap, leaves all this buy side, runs sell side. Now I would like
We
for it to shoot up, but
just went through the 1.5 standard. So if you like that number that you're seeing on your screen and you take a partial to lock in a good chunk of profit on the day, like I would recommend it in this area.
yes, sir. 85 handles. That is a doesn't even tell me if I don't have a stop set. Hold up. Um 1 to 30. All of a sudden becomes a 1 to 30. So yeah, initially we did have 25, 30 handle stop, the 30 handle stop. But once I get the push up and I take the partial and I could run the break even or even run a 6 handle stop, 5 handle stop, whatever it is, it's better to run break even at that point. All of a sudden, it becomes a 1 to 30 or 1 to 20 or whatever the case is. So you gamblers out there, you're never in your life gonna get a probability like this. Also, we had a member that got married recently, so congrats, Alex, on your wedding.
Oh shit, Alex is back. Welcome back, bro. Hope you had fun.
So this is a good spot to take everything out and run away. But take like 90% off. That's the 50%. If we start using this black line, which is 50% of the daily at Fiji, we're gonna push up to London high. And there's a lot of reasons why I'm saying you should take everything out and just be done with the day. Maybe obviously if you want, just leave whatever you want on, but take what you're comfortable in and be done for the week. Because I can't tell yet if this daily wants to, which it is for a fact. But this daily is gonna create a daily at Fiji. Once this daily closes, we're gonna have a daily fair value gap, which is gonna make it so easy to take a swing position. And if I take any longs this week, and if it's gonna be the move of the week, for example, it could potentially be this low, but we're still gonna have a lot more opportunity. I'm aiming for, and I'm still not sure. I'm still not. I don't like calling tops out of nowhere. So I'm still not long term short bias. I'm just not gonna come and I'm gonna need to see a lot of structure for this thing to drop short off heavy.
Just whoever was on with me on Friday, recall what I talked about for this week. I said Monday, drive up.
Yeah. So if I do get a long setup, crazy swing long setup, I'm gonna chase last week's analog, which is all the way up here. First target would be this gap right here, which this should be an end dog. Yep. Thursday, first place I'm chasing is Thursday end dog. After Thursday end dog, it's for sure not gonna come back to this end walk, so we will chase last week's end walk. But that's a lot. That's a lot of time until then. I mean, it could all happen this week, but
Sorry.
yeah. And I see a lot of guys, man. I see a lot of people like in this industry. Yeah, they could be in the same trade, but for example, they take the trade right here, and once it hits 5.5 handles, um, their emotion is kicking up their ass. Sorry for my language, and they're just screaming, and they're like, "I gotta go out, this and that, and all this nonsense, bro." That's not trading, bro. Like, make sure what you see, that's like straight gambling. When I take these trades, or when we are in these trades, notice how when I take it, I instantly know where it's going. Instantly, it's going to buy side. If it holds 5 minute FVG, it's going to push up and hit a 50% of the gap. Holds 50% of the gap, it's going to push up and take out London high. If I wasn't in this trade here, I was going to be in here and I was still going to be floating 20 handles, ready to catch my 50, 60, whatever the case is. But those same people, a lot of guys in this industry are gonna say you can't do that, man. You can't catch 100 handle move. Stop believing those guys that are doing the 1 to 10s and 1 to 5s, and bro, we're in a 1 to 20 right now. It's They just can't do it, bro. They just can't do it. It's because I'm saying this because people fall for the wrong hype. Like you could show someone this play and somebody could see this play right here and they think this is insane, and it's just because the face behind it that's doing it. Like I got no reason to prove to anyone I know how to trade. I got no reason to post this um trade on social media and flex and do all that bullshit. I'm ahead of the game, man. Yeah. People first thing people look at is they don't look at the way the person trades, which is it's just insanity to me. They don't care about how the person trades. They care about what he has, like materialistic things and insanity. So, approaching London high, balanced that first 1 minute FVG. I drew out this fair value gap on the 5 minute time frame because we shorted off this from London. So you're seeing how it's holding it as support. Congratulations, you are in 100 handle move, which is just very normal. Also, I got guys in the there's people in the industry that have been in the game for a very long time, 30 years plus, 40 years. I got a lot of respect for them, old guys in the game, but they some reason they look back at me and they say you can't predict this market. Like there's no way you could predict it. You can't tell if it's gonna um attack this buy side up here, attack this London high. They don't think it's possible. They think you still need to use indicators. Volume moves price. Something needs to happen. Like for example,
That's
news.
standard 112 handles.
Yes, sir. Like there needs to be a news event to move price, or just all this nonsense. $112 handles. Definitely done for the week, right?
Yeah, bro, that's it. Right there. That's that's it. That's the week right there. That's a full winning situation on the week right there.
Yeah, that's literally most likely the low of the week. Oh my God. It's just so boring, bro. The less you do, the less you do in this game, just know you're doing great.
I'm done for the day. That's full TP hit 127 handles, and it ran. It's still running 141. I'm out. Easy. Easy money. That was one of the easiest plays, bro.
We were a little I was a little premature on it, but I had to.
No, no,
I
it
would have
wasn't. I'll tell you why. You want to know why? I
I
didn't.
mean no, for me, for like I was very confident on it. I'm just saying for
Bro, 10 seconds before you called it, I put it in. And I didn't put it in a normal position.
yeah.
Because I looked at the 5 minute and I'm like, if this is a long, this is the low, this is the spot.
Would have yeah, still would have entered it here. Doesn't matter, but we got a bank entry, bro. We got a Wall Street entry.
No, that's it, bro.
There is some dumbass on Wall Street right now that is getting paid so much fucking money that thinks he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know shit. Sorry for my language, but
iPhone is asking, where's the gong? Who's
um,
iPhone? I hate it when you guys sign in as iPhone.
oh, bro, this is
No,
so
man,
embarrassing.
just type in gong sound.
No, 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 this is very embarrassing. It doesn't matter, bro. I don't have things speakers.
I got you. Do it for you.
My computer has no noise. This is a full-blown trading computer. Yeah.
You know why the market gave us the setup today? Because Alex is back.
Sir. No, that's the next level it's gonna attack. I don't know if it's gonna do it today. Yeah.
Brother, I think that the week is done.
See you, bro.
Nasty.
The week is done, but we're still not done yet.
Nasty, bro.
See if this guy has gone up yet. Nice. All right. This is very risky, but this is what I see. And this is just for fun. So if you are taking this position, which I don't recommend anybody to take it, just have fun with it. potentially that can happen. And Dow on I know most people are on Top Step. Dow on Top Step, you could literally risk less than Nas. So you could risk like um $20 or $10 or $50 or don't risk anything. But we will return back to this guy. Best asset, man. Nasdaq best asset. 100 handles or 170 handles on Nas. Bro, I was in a Litecoin position, which I'm not complaining about. I'm still in, but god damn, this took years, days until it ran 100 handles. Days. Somewhere down here or somewhere here I was in, whatever. But it took days and weeks. So annoying. When Nas does it in um an hour. Isn't that nice? That's why no matter how much this thing goes up, this thing can go to $1 million a share. You can go all the way up here. It doesn't matter because NASDAQ is gonna make you what Bitcoin makes you in 10 years in a one intraday setup. Liquid market.
Arrow, it's Monday. You can close it off for the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for until 8 and I'll dip.
Okay.
We will return back to this. Can you elaborate on liquid market? Yes, I will try. Liquid means the the best way I could put it. It moves. There's always moves, man. There's just a lot of money in it. For example, like SPY, you see, it's the same move, but it's Nas is just much different, man. And it's just what Nasdaq is, top 100 companies. US 30, Nasdaq, and S&P are the most liquid markets. And me personally, this is a personal thing as well. I just like how they move. Some people like how BTC trades. Some people like how gold trades. I like NAS and the indices and futures. And the story, like if I'm trading gold, just the story is much different. It's telling me a different story. Such a nice setup, man. Where were we looking at longs? No, we were anticipating longs July until like August. This flip from June to August drops into yearly time frame FVG. This thing's gone, man. All right, let's look at Dow. We can run this stop down here. And this is around 30 handle play, 1-to-1. I got people doing 1-to-ones jumping up and down and cheering, but it is what it is. This, you probably want the same run as Nas. Chase these highs. Got a lot of buy side up here. Got a lot of buy side up there that I have marked right here, but we gotta wait for that. This is my first initial target at Sunday. Pretty much I walk. So smart person here, for example, maybe wait for one more push up, but you take something off here. This 39 handle stop, you're gonna offset that stop loss. There goes Mr. Dow. See you, press. Yeah. Like somebody may look and go like, you can, which a lot of people do. It's a team. And some people have trouble doing it. And some people are very successful at doing it. Some people are insanely successful at doing it. Like they're making some crazy money. But you can copy the trades that I'm taking and make a shit ton of money. There's just one thing that people don't understand, and this is when they mess up, is your risk has to be on point. Like if you're just eyes closed and just taking the same thing that I'm taking, your risk has to be on point, which means when there's a partial, you got to take that partial. You got to risk 1.5, 1% on your account. You can't have a 10K account and just as for example, risk 20%, 30%. Yes, it could work out in your favor and it could be amazing, but in the long run, it'll catch up to you one day. Like taking a 10, 20% hit on the account, that's no joke, man. Because for example, on this last trade, on that first trade, if you're not comfortable with 20 handles and you don't take a partial, which is fine, and you take that stop here, if that's two, doesn't matter what the stop is, be 10, 15, 20. Usually it's 20, 30 handles, depending on the range. But it was around 20, 30 handles today. So if you take that 20, 30 handle stop, and that's a really big hit on the account balance, this move is not going to do much for you, and you're not going to be that satisfied. And the account is not going to be moving like how it should be moving. It's because you came in and you were too ballsy when you started the day. But these moves are huge. So just for example, since we're using 10K, if you come in and risk 2-3% of 10K on this move, so $200 to $300, you're making 10, 20, 15% on the account balance in one day with a runner left, with potentially it's going to be the move of the week and run hundreds and hundreds of handles. But that just starts off from you playing the risk correctly off the get-go. So it matters a lot. But yeah, get that question often. Can I make money taking the same trades as you? Of course you can. Or the main thing that I see that people uh have trouble doing is they want to take the same trades, they want to be in the same trades, but there'll be one day, for example, let's say we took a hit today, 20 handles, 30 handles. That guy's gone. Like he won't show up anymore. That just that one trading day that we only lost 60 handles or 50 handles, whatever the case is, he's out. That just his entire trading career ruined. just because of one day. I just think that's really sad. And the next day we're in a 300 handle move, and that person can't participate in it. Just comes back to your risk. To keep it very simple, just risk correctly, and you'll be in all the moves. If anyone's in the Dow, 60, I mean, around 40 handles. If it inversions this 1 minute FVG and uses analog as support, it's gonna attack this high. 90 handles. So last night, let me look at yes. So last night I had sell side marked down here, and I have buy side marked up here. This range hadn't been created yet, so I couldn't see if this was gonna be buy side. But now that we come in, I could see clean buy side, even on NASDAQ. XRP, 4 hour fair value gap. If it uses it as support, which it looks like it is, sell side taken on this low, you're just gonna get a straight push up. I have an entry somewhere here or it's somewhere up here. Just gonna get a straight push up to that buy side up here, which is the SWIG. LTC holds this 4 hour FVG, push up to 98, which is buy side. You gotta watch this. So I would like to see that whole low get held. I would like to see this low. What is this, Sunday? So this is important. If they don't come back here, I could just see straight shot up. So yeah, we've just been consolidating around 150 handle run with the initial stop. It's a 1 to 5. With the initial stop, it's a 1 to 5, a little over 1 to 5. But once it runs up, and I know it's not, I could give confirmation that it's not going to come back there anymore. I could run my break even, and risk to reward becomes a 1 to 30 or whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Because if I run the break even, it's just ridiculous. But when you run the break even, this percentage wise, this becomes as of right now, becomes 1,400% risk to reward, 1 to 1,000, which it's I don't like looking at the risk to reward on this 'cause it's a little just it matters on your risk, but sometimes yeah, we do take the bigger stop, but just know you're gonna run that stop loss to PE or that stop is gonna shrink. So realistically, yeah, that risk to reward goes higher and all that stuff. BTC, we've been anticipating longs. If you've been with me for a while, we were watching the slowdown here. We're watching all these levels. I don't want to get too deep into it. Maybe I could go in and find um a previous video recorded or something, but whatever. We had the initial black line was the buy side. Just watching this on a monthly, I remember we had this bullish close. And if we held that monthly fair value gap straight shot up to buy side after buy side to the moon, as they say. But as of now, daily time frame, I mean, there's a 4 hour. Watching this 4 hour fair value gap. I don't want to see a return back there and straight shot up. But that's none of that matters because this is gonna make you more money than anything else. We had a US 30 position on. So we were watching 1 minute fair value gap at 750. I want to see NWOG use that support. We can get a nice push up to take this buy side out Sunday. Buy side up here on Sunday and potentially attack these highs right here. That's probably going to be a break even.